This next class is a core balance class using a low circumference balance board. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's everybody grab our balance board for the next bunch of exercises. Okay, you guys, we're going to start to warm up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to start to go back and forth on my wobble board. Okay, so straight back, straight forward, nice and steady, just like that. Now, what you want to try and remember is we're using a very small board, so it's a lot harder to balance than a big board. So don't worry if you wobble around a little bit, don't worry if you fall off it. Get back on and let's just keep working. Just back and forth, nice and steady. We want to try not to touch the sides at this point. You're going to start to feel your knees doing a little bit of work. You're going to feel it in your quadriceps. Ankles are warming up as well. And your core's active as well the whole time as you're going back and forth. You feel a little bit of tension in the stomach, and that's because your core's fully active. What we're going to do from here is we're going to start to go side to side. So just starting on one side and pushing through to the other side, nice and light. We want to try not to go front and back on this one, just perfectly side to side if you can. Nice, steady tempo. And for a final warm-up exercise, we're just going to try to balance. Again, this is going to be really hard to balance, so if you touch the tip of your board to the ground, doesn't matter, just pick it straight back up and just find your balance. You can see we're wobbling around a little bit as well. It's only a 35 centimeter wobble board and it's capable of about 22 degrees of angle, so this is actually quite hard to balance on. Last 5 seconds, find your stable point. And relax. Guys, we're going to hit a hips raise or a bridge if you like. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go feet together, knees together, and I want no support from my hands, so I'm going to hold them right up. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to lift right up until there's a straight line between your shoulder and your knee. And back down, touch your tailbone to the floor and go again. One last one. And your turn. Okay guys, for this one I'm going to use the balance board underneath my feet. I'm going to lift right up into a plank just like that. Okay, I'm going to try and balance out so you can see I'm balancing out perfectly now. I'm going to hold my plank and I'm just going to go side to side. So this involves squeezing the obliques but maintaining your form. Your turn. Okay guys, we're going to work a hips roll from a high isometric position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up a T with my arms. I'm going to lift right up into that bridge, and we're going to start to work our hips roll by just allowing the balance board to touch the sides from left to right. Just like that. Now your knees and feet have to stay glued together for this one. And your turn. Let's everybody get ready to go again. We're going to repeat the last 3 exercises. Okay, we're gonna work some half rollovers for this one, guys. So I'm gonna grab my balance board and I'm gonna hold it up nice and vertical. I'm gonna go straight legs, toes pointing out, and I'm gonna pull right up into a rollover and straight back. I'm gonna stop before I touch the floor. Your turn. Okay guys, we're gonna work some butterflies for this one. So I'm gonna go feet together, knees squeezing against each other. I'm gonna lie down and get into my hips raise with no support from my arms, just here. And we're gonna start to work our butterflies whilst keeping your hip nice and high the whole time. Just like that. Your turn. Okay guys, we're gonna work some windmills for this one. It's pretty difficult, so what we want to try and do is you want to try and maintain straight knees and feet together throughout the whole exercise for this one. I want you to watch us. So, holding up my balance board, feet up here, I'm gonna start to create some circles. Nice and slow. And you can see feet and knees are nice and straight and they're staying together. Now once we do 5 of them, we're gonna go the other way. So we're gonna alternate every 5 repetitions. Okay, you guys, your turn. Change directions. Change directions. And change directions. Change directions. Let's everybody get ready to go again. We're going to repeat the last 3 exercises. Change directions. Change directions. And change directions. Directions. We're going to work some side knee drops for this exercise. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to grab our board and put it between our knees, just like that. And we're going to hold our nice solid strong T right there, lift into tabletop, and we're going to work from here. So as much range as you've got without falling over. And you want to keep coming back to your tabletop in the middle. Let's get you guys to try it. Okay, we're gonna work some tuck crunches for this next exercise. I want you guys to watch. So I'm gonna go right down, holding up my balance board, and from here with my feet extended, I'm gonna tuck right in and push right back out. We're gonna try and keep your feet and knees together as much as you can for this one. One more. And your turn. Okay, we're gonna work some seated oblique crunches for this one. So what I wanna do, I wanna go into a nice tucked position and I wanna sit as upright as I can sit. So, you know, this for me feels like a pretty tight tuck. And what I'm gonna do from here, I'm gonna drop my hip to one side, get the balance board to touch the floor, and then pick it up and hit the other side. So what I'm actually doing is I'm squeezing my obliques and crunching with it one at a time. Got to make sure your knees are staying together and feet are nice and tight together as well. Your turn. Okay, sitting on my balance board for this exercise, we're gonna work the sprinkler. So I've gone into a nice sturdy base with my hands. I'm relatively upright, so I'm not gonna lean back too much. I'm gonna try and stay fairly upright. I'm gonna lift from here, and knees nice and straight, toes pointing. We're gonna work our way to one side and other side. Hands don't move, knees are nice and straight, and we're just trying to balance on our board the whole time. So really working your obliques on this one. Hips are 100% active. Just like that. Let's get you guys to try it. Okay guys, we're gonna work a plank for this one. So I'm gonna go feet together and I'm gonna set myself up on my board. So right in the middle like that, I'm gonna balance out. I'm gonna hold up a plank just like that. Your turn. Well done, you guys. You're finished for today. If you could kindly assist us by wiping down your stations, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you.